Welcome to the Pre to Post Transplant Podcast, a podcast that brings personal stories from transplant survivors, their families, friends, and loved ones. This is where you will hear challenges and triumphs of everyone involved in this journey. Our guests will offer wisdom, advice, and inspiration on everything you want to know about transplant. My name is Jenny McFarland. I am a transplant survivor, and this is a podcast I wish I had before and immediately following my transplant. Thank you for listening. Hey everybody, Jenny McFarland here, your host of the Pre to Post Transplant Podcast. And I am currently right now at this very moment at the Transplant Games of America in San Diego. I just wanted to come on, give you guys a super fast episode. Currently, I am at the exhibitor booth for the Pre to Post Transplant Foundation. And I have been interviewing tons of people here at the Transplant Games, just short, quick interviews. And let me tell you, the stories that I'm getting out of these short, quick interviews are amazing. I'm going to be putting out an episode, maybe a couple of episodes, with some snippets of these interviews for you guys to hear. And I just want to say that this is my first time at the Games, and this will not be my last time. I didn't know what to expect when I got here, but this place is amazing. There are so many amazing people here with amazing stories, and I have been having a great time. I think it's day 3 here at the Transplant Games, and they're getting ready to do the ping pong competition today. I was over there watching them practice this morning, and it's just amazing here. So I just wanted to hop on real quick. I'm going to give you guys a little taste of all the stories I've been hearing, so that way you know what's coming up next. So if you guys are here at the Transplant Games, come by the booth, say hello, record a message. And if you're not at the Transplant Games and you've always wanted to come to the Transplant Games, well, do it, because it's so amazing. So anyway, that is all I have for you guys. Take a listen to the awesome people I've been talking to, and I will check back in a couple weeks with some new incredible episodes.
My name is John Wheeler from Washington State. I've had a heart transplant 11 and a half years ago. The one thing I would say is take it baby step, one step at a time. Even in the darkest of days, there will be the lightest lights you could ever see at the end of the tunnel. Stay positive and just keep going.
Hello everyone, this is Chef Oliver Hale, better known to most of you as Chef O. I am a 2-time kidney transplant recipient for 33 years. I hail from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and this is my 19th National Transplant Game. And I really love it. It's just like one big reunion for me. And people ask me, why do I keep coming to these games? Is it to compete and win medals? No, it's to show the world what transplant recipients can do after they receive an organ. And you know, a lot of people think that, you know, we kind of like freaks or whatever, but we are people who want to be back in the community, be recognized as a everyday person. I want to let you know that we can do in and everything because of an organ. And you know, we are very grateful and very, very blessed to be able to do the things we are doing over the next 5 days. And we're doing it because somebody had the heart and willing to donate their organ, their loved one's organ. So if you are out there and haven't donated or signed your driver's license or wanted to be one, organ donation does work.
Hi, welcome to the podcast. What's your name?
Sherry Day.
Okay, nice to meet you. So what is your relation to organ donation or transplant?
My husband received a heart transplant about 7 years ago, very unexpectedly. He was only in his 40s, and it really was a journey for all of us as a family.
And where are you from?
Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York. You've come a long way to the games. Wow. So why are you at the games? Like, what are you doing here?
We really try to come together with the donation community to really support and advocate for donation and living donation, and really support the families that have family members that have been donors. We really want to spread the word, and we think as a collective group that we can do that better.
So, what advice would you give to somebody as a caregiver or spouse to somebody pre-transplant who's getting ready to go through that process?
I would say, as a caregiver, just know that you need to find your helpers, like Mr. Rogers said. Make sure there's helpers all over, and don't be afraid to rely on anybody. There's always someone out there to help, and if you need help doing that, ask somebody to help you to do that. It's really important that you do a lot of self-care and take care of yourself, take time for yourself, because that will give you a better ability to take care of your loved one.
And is there anything that you would like my listeners to hear or know about you, or anything that you would like to say?
I would just like to say that I appreciate everyone who even considers being an organ, eye, or tissue donor, in either as a living donor or after they pass. I just feel that we all have something to give, and this is one way that we can ensure that, even if we can't achieve what we want in life, we know at the end of our life that something really wonderful and beautiful has happened.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for being on the podcast. It was very nice to meet you.
You too.
Thank you for listening to the Pre to Post Transplant Podcast. Please be sure to subscribe to the podcast and follow us on Facebook. Oh, and if you have not signed up to be an organ donor, please visit www.organdonor.gov and register today. You too can save lives.